Face, lifelessly, on the sun of his face, morning, the summer stretch, beneath the black sky looks red, call my name through the dream of that, you scream.
So, yeah,
Are we on?
yeah, well, hey, Emily. Hey, Connie.
Oh, go to music. Where am I hearing that from? Huh.
Is it up there on Instagram?
Hello. I don't know. We were hearing some audio from somewhere else. It could have.
Background
You know what?
thing.
That's exactly what it was. It
Yeah.
was coming from Instagram. Good
Yeah.
evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hope
Another,
everybody's doing well.
so everybody can hear us. Hey, Connie. Hey, Emily. Big deal. Hope everybody's good. It's another Wednesday night. This is episode number, let's see, 7, 8, 78. 78 straight weeks in a row.
That's awesome.
78 for you, 77 for me. I left you hanging one week because when you acted like a jackass.
Yeah, I did. I usually do good with that.
Anyway, another Wednesday night's here. Had a good investigation over the weekend. We did make it to Stonewall Manor.
And it was pretty awesome.
Which was great to go to a local place. Stonewall Manor is an awesome place. Matter of fact, it reminds me a lot of Harmony Hall in Kinston, except it's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Same era as far as, when it was built.
Yeah.
Beautiful home. Gosh, a beautiful home.
The
moldings inside that home that were made when, back in the day, there was no electricity, no electric saws. The inside of that place is just immaculate. It's beautiful. Really enjoyed Stonewall Manor. Bad part about it is, let's see, we went Saturday night. We went Saturday night, Stonewall Manor, Riley and I. Dylan couldn't go last minute, and Halo didn't go last minute, so it was just us two. We met Chastity and V there.
Yeah.
And Angel, his wife Ruth, and Jason. We met Jason with Only Phantoms there, and we had a great investigation.
Yeah,
a little bit different, very big home, like I said. Lots of different places to check out. Had a good time. But the downside of it was we got home Saturday night. On my way home, I felt a little bit funny. I'm not going to lie. I told Riley I'm going to stop at the store and get a drink because I was hot. And we woke up Sunday, and both Riley and I had COVID. We tested positive for COVID. So did my wife, who had tested positive a few days earlier. But Riley and I had stayed clear of her, just to not get it. But so it was my wife got it or had it. She gave it to me and Riley and to my daughter. So we had 4 in the house with COVID. So anyway, we're back. We're feeling Riley's over it. I'm just about over it. Don't have all my energy back yet, but I guess that's the age difference between me and him. Good 30 years. So, and praying we didn't get nobody else sick when we were there because we didn't know we were sick. So I apologize ahead of time on that when we found out.
I had it for Vic because he snatched my cigarette before we left. Yeah.
Then you might want to give him that cigarette back.
Yeah.
I need to get me a spit cup. Yeah, I'm hocking it up, everybody. I'm getting it out. He hadn't really had no chest cold or nothing. He had a little sore throat, runny nose for about 2 days.
Yeah.
I had a little fever action, and congestion and all that good stuff, and a little fever. The fever's the worst part.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as the COVID we had 2 years ago. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But it was still for me. It was a little bit worse than I thought it was compared to how Riley and my daughter were. But it's funny, me and your mama both. It was a little bit harder for us this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame that on age. So yeah, who we got up here? I know there's V. What's up, V? So I sent out some invites to you, V and Chastity. If you guys can get on, that's great. Sent one out to Angel, just to the people who were there, see if they had gone over any of their material, their recordings. I'll just be honest with you, we have not. We haven't felt like it until tonight. We sit down in here in the studio for about 10 minutes, and I downloaded. The only thing I did is downloaded pictures off my phone. Hadn't gone through none of our video recordings of the thing, and
we caught a creepy picture.
We got a picture. I didn't know we had until tonight. It's been on my phone since Saturday night, and I hadn't even looked at my pictures on my phone. That just shows you. Anyway, I'll share it when our guests get up here. You guys are going to find it interesting. There is a site on Facebook, a Stonewall Manor site. That site was getting a lot of interaction Saturday night when they found out there was somebody doing some paranormal investigation there. So hopefully some of those people, we ask them to come on and check out our live.
Yeah.
I know we'll be having, I say we, Chastity will be having a video probably in a few weeks on Stonewall Manor.
Yeah.
Knowing her, she's probably already started working on it. And I'm sure it'll be a good one. She got a lot of information. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what her and V have what they captured going back through their stuff, but we got a picture that'll be in the video for sure. This kind of relates to the one from our Savannah haunting, where we we caught something and didn't even know we caught it.
Yeah.
So we're like that.
Yeah,
we're like that.
It's like that for us.
We always think the times we think we're not getting much.
We are.
We had it the whole time. We didn't know it. I took this picture probably an hour and a half into the investigation.
Yeah, you had gone outside to get my monster drink.
Yeah, I went outside to get your drink. So yeah, how's everybody else doing? Hope everybody is well and healthy tonight.
I sure do too.
We got Angel in the green room. We're going to bring Angel up from our Durham Paranormal. There's Chastity. She'll be hopping on in just a few minutes. Sounds good, Chastity?
Awesome, Chastity.
We'll bring in Angel. Our Durham Paranormal. There's Chastity. She'll be hopping on in just a few minutes. Sounds good, Chastity? I'm bringing that back feed again.
Yeah, me too.
That must be Angel's. What's up, Angel?
What's up?
Hey, Angel.
How you guys feeling?
We're better. He's been good. Nothing keeps him down. I think Monster drinks and our Grizzly Wintergreen cleanses his system.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Look, he don't have a spleen. 2 or 3 other organs he doesn't have. Part of his brain. We all know that. And he can't hardly get sick. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. He was a little bit sick, but I think it's the age, Angel.
Yeah.
The age makes it a little bit worse.
Did you say you think it's the AIDS?
No, not the AIDS. Age, man. Age.
Hey, listen to my Angel laugh.
But you had COVID a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was hard. I mean, that fever and the body ache. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. I didn't really ache, but man, the fever got me a little bit, and I thought I was over it today until I tried to start doing a few things, and man, I was tired pretty easy, which is not like me. I usually can go, so I guess it'll take a few days to recover.
You want to know something funny?
You got to pee.
I literally peed before I came outside, and I got pissed again.
All right, everybody, Riley's going to take a restroom break.
I literally
live just started. That's another thing monsters do to you. You drink one monster and you pee 3 times. Get it?
I hadn't even drank.
Oh, you gonna flip the table too, man?
I ain't drank one since we were in the shop.
I see you in your work room. What you working on?
I'm working on my tripwire. I call it shadow tracker.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
can't
can
do
point a
that.
laser or
My feet.
any light on directly into it, and then if something crosses that beam, it will count how many times. Yeah.
I see. Is that the box you showed us the other night?
No, this is a different one. So I got like 3 projects running at the same.
Man,
Let me help Riley get out before he flips the whole damn table over in here. Just spin all the way around. He gone. There you go. Clean it all up. Clean it all up back there.
oh, there goes my
Man
dad.
got these size 15 boots on, carrying all the shit. All right. Everything's still on and still plugged up. I don't know how. And he just kicked about 15 receptacles across the floor. And he still ain't out of here.
Funny though. What?
All right, well, he gonna step outside and save a gallon of water.
Driver's still on. Good deal.
I think he is. We try to do that every now and then. We save that flush. We go out in the yard. You can't do that, Angel, in your community. There's too many people. You get locked up, won't you?
I only got to worry about Mr. McKill across the street.
Oh, we might have lost Angel. I think we lost Angel.
Really?
Out of here. Get on out of here. Yeah, he is on the struggle bus, Dylan. I think we lost Angel. He's froze up on me. Yep, there he goes. You back, Angel? Oh, you back now. I lost you.
Yeah, kind of like.
I was sitting there talking and you were frozen time. I was like, daggone, man, what's going on?
So yeah, I will send you a picture of the one I've been working on. It's really cool. I like it. And then I start working on another one. It's kind of like a vibration detector. So yeah. Hopefully I got those ready for Brushy Mountain.
Well, you know what? Brushy Mountain is 14 days away. 2 weeks is all. That's not far. Did you freeze on me again? Oh, you're back. I lost you again. I said Brushy Mountain's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah, so I will try to get them ready by that time.
Connie, you're right. You're right. We out here in the country, we can get away with it. But like I said, Angel lives in the subdivision, and there's quite a few houses he can't go out in the yard and pee unless he wants to spend the night in jail.
No.
Oh man, it's kind of built up around our house like that now. Thank goodness our lot is big enough that we have to hide behind a tree or a fence or something, but we can still go out and use it. Connie said, y'all are men. The world is your urinal. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Man, we haven't, of course, we haven't felt like it, but hadn't gone over anything, any video, EVPs or anything from Saturday night, but I was just sitting here as I was getting the live ready to turn on, went through the 5 or 6 pictures on my phone and blown away by one of the pictures that I got. I haven't even looked at my phone. As a matter of fact, my phone has been laying on the table for 2 days. But I got one. I don't want to show anybody until we get Chastity up here in V, because it's going to be the one we are not going to forget.
Where it was?
Second
floor or basement?
Second floor.
Second floor. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Second floor. I just showed Riley. We were looking at them, and I was sitting here. I was like, "Holy cow! What is that?" So I'm right this minute. I'm still kind of blown away by it, but there's a Facebook page. Stonewall Manor has a Facebook page, and it was getting a lot of interaction. There were some people who had family who lived in that place, man, and they were. One lady was talking about some of the things that had happened to them in that kid's bedroom, the room with the dolls.
Uh-huh.
A lot of knocking in that room. A shadow standing on the little stairway that goes up to the attic space that we didn't get to go in.
Oh yeah, I saw that's the door and the stairs. Yeah, for the
Yeah, I would. I definitely wouldn't mind going back to that place. I think there's more there than what we know about, and I think it may be more intelligent than I give it credit of being. I blamed it on because that place hasn't been investigated many times, but after this picture I have, I don't know if maybe that's not the whole truth.
yeah. I mean, I think we got some good interactions in the basement,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the truth.
and that was the same place I got interaction the first time I went there. So,
yeah,
and when we closed out at the end on the that dining room, it was really good too.
yeah. It was actually, yeah. Edna Riley stepped outside to relieve himself. He drank one too many monsters and waters before we started. The doctor who we talked to an online doctor, of course, she said y'all need to drink at least 3 bottles of water a day. And then for a lot of people that's a problem, but for Riley it's not. Oh yeah, what you got going on there now?
That's my light detector. Let me see if I can show it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that will detect shadows. Yeah.
okay. That one detects shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let me just adjust this so stop making sound.
So what kind of distance will it work off of? Will
So
will it be adjustable?
yes, I mean it will have sensitivity adjustment, and so the idea behind it is pointing a flashlight or a laser directly into the sensor, so something break that line, so we have a confirmation through a screen that will count. Let me see if I can see it. So the screen will show you how many times it's been triggered.
Oh wow.
Plus you got the LEDs and the buzzer making a sound. Yeah.
I like it. I like that you can hear it, and definitely you can see the light on it for sure. It's bright enough.
Yeah. So I'm trying to build a prototype this week.
Yeah, Ed and the Angels. He's the king of the equipment for sure.
You want me to bring that light over here, Daddy, or we?
No, we're good, man.
All right.
We done started now. All right, he's back. He's going. Let's see if we how much more stuff we can tear up to getting him back in the chair. He's come back with another part tonight too. He's got an addition.
What?
A big fat dip in there.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to think that's why he didn't get really sick. I'm just gonna have to stay sick. I just can't. That dip when it hits my mouth, it starts another reaction in the bottom of my stomach. All right, everybody was wanting to know where you at. I told him you went outside to piss on the fence.
Oh no, I paid on my golf cart tire.
Probably need to be washed off.
Yeah, it had a little rough spot from where I paid on it a few months ago. I just knocked the rough terrain. Knocked the rough areas off of that.
Now I can rock dealing. I've looked at quite a few shows over the last few days, watching more TV than I have in a while, and big, like Dylan said, big TV shows don't have the equipment that Angel's making, nor what he's got.
Yeah.
So they're lacking in that apartment.
Yeah, everybody get the same old thing.
Yep, you're exactly right. I see.
That's right.
The dead giveaway to me. I saw Sam and Colby, Twin Paranormal. Uh, the new show Expedition X is doing, where they're doing some pretty cool investigations.
Oh yeah,
Ghost hunting
Yeah,
too.
they are.
I kind of like that dude, but they go a lot of places, but they all got the same old uh the little red ghost box. What do you call it? The golly, I'm at a loss for
oh,
words.
What?
Huh?
the little radio, the Xbox.
Xbox
No,
or the Spirit Box?
no, the little round. Golly, I tell you, the COVID's messed my mind up. All the little boxes, REM pods. I could not.
Oh,
REM pod, the red REM pod.
yeah,
The REM pod.
that's what Kalani was setting up with.
Every one of them has it. That's why I don't want it anymore. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, REM pod. I don't want them anymore. I want everything in our case. What Angel makes.
Yeah,
I want to be totally different from everybody.
yeah.
Totally different. So I think Chastity's having some issues with her. What'd she say? Technical difficulties. Okay, must be V.
Come on, Chastity, manifest the change.
So have you gone over any of your investigation stuff from Saturday night?
No, what I did was just transfer them into my hard drive, but other than that, I didn't do anything else. I probably watched a few minutes
Yeah.
from we were
Oh, okay.
basement, but
Oh yeah. I was looking for I tried to find it quick enough, the part of the video where we asked a certain question, and we got two answers back to back that were very, very
Concrete.
they were dead on for sure.
Yeah.
Dead on.
Literally dead on.
All right, here's Chastity. She's in here now. We'll welcome her to the stage. Hey, young lady.
Hey, Chastity.
You're on mute. I thought I might have you on mute.
Hey.
hello.
There you
There you go.
I can hear you
All
now.
right. Yeah, my light ring, everything was out of place. B come and got my new mic. Can y'all hear me pretty good? How's my audio? Guys, let me know if it's breaking up at all. I'm trying to use a mic so it's
I
not
can
so
hear
shitty.
it's clear, but it's a little bit low. But that might
Okay.
be my ears are stopped up a little bit still.
Okay. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope y'all are feeling better.
Yeah, we're on the comeback.
Good. Good.
I pretty much about kicked it.
Good.
A little bit of congestion, that's about it.
Yeah, he's good. Him and my daughter, I think they've been good for a day or two. My wife and I was the age, like I said, it's nothing but the age. We're a little slower getting over it.
Yeah, and
A little
I heard
more,
that.
a little more tired.
Yeah, I understand. And I guess Angel, he's got immunities now because of the having it. So we are so far so good. No worries there. But we stayed 6 feet apart. Really didn't. I gave y'all a hug bye, but that was about it.
I know when I got Sunday morning when I woke up and I said, yeah, I ain't feeling good, and my wife had already tested positive on Friday, but now when I say she tested, when she found out she was sick, we already parted ways because we didn't want to get sick. We didn't. Me and Riley didn't want it.
Yeah.
And I started sleeping on the couch, and we split up. I said we're not getting it this time, and I'll be daggone. Everybody got it. My daughter got it, but she's like Riley. Her immune, the young kids get over stuff quick.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad you're on the mend. Yeah. So I've been trying to listen as I've fumbled around with headphones and microphones and white rings. Anyway, y'all caught any good evidence? I haven't went through all the footage, obviously, but there's a few things that we did capture. A
Good.
couple by
Hey, Lena.
accident.
Just wait a minute.
Oh,
We haven't gone through anything. The only thing I did when I was sitting here waiting for the live to come up and load, I had 6 pictures on my phone that I had just random pictures I took um, of the outside of the home and inside before the investigation started, and I downloaded them and brought them in here to put in a folder on our little computer to have. And I was like, holy crap, you know. So I got one that you got to put it on your video because we're not going to do a video, but
Okay.
it's going to be good.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, and I captured, so at the very end of the night, I was walking around with my phone, like shooting me doing kind of silly faces for like an Instagram reel or a YouTube short, and
yeah,
different rooms, the POV of a psychic, and I accidentally caught a light orb, and I do not believe it was but the way those stairs were like positioned where they didn't really have any walls around them, it was just almost
yeah,
open, and you could just easily fall down. These stairs are wild, y'all. My whole foot wouldn't even fit on one of these steps.
yeah.
You had to go down them sideways gracefully. If not, you're gonna. But I caught a light orb in one of my shorts, so on YouTube I posted it. It's psychic POV, and I haven't like posted the slowdown or nothing. But sure enough, there was a light at the top of the stairs. And then when we were in the little children's room where the doll was, we did capture that orb y'all were talking about that Ruth come and told us about, and it was perfect. I mean, perfect orb, no bug, nothing. It had a trail and everything right behind it. And then I'm going to save this for a little later, so stick around, guys, because I have something very interesting. I'm not trying to reach, but I have some very interesting things to share about this location and my ancestors and my lineage. So something that spirit kind of, or maybe it was my own thoughts this time, but I was reminded, like, hey, look and see exactly where this is positioned. So I found that interesting.
Who's that then?
So that's adding Jason to the stage. He's popped in.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Jason?
Not much, just working on some stuff.
Working on some stuff. Look, so is Angel. Look at it. He's hard at it.
Multitasking.
Yeah,
He's tough, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just researching some more locations.
You sound like Riley. He does that all the time. Looking for the next big spot.
yeah.
I will say this video, since we didn't stay as long as we normally do, this video might only take me a couple weeks to edit if I just get to it and be done with it. So I could have it out, maybe not by next Friday, but the Friday before we go to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. My goal is to have this video out. So hopefully we can get through the evidence. But this location was different for me. I have to say, like, the spirits normally interact with me very well. I
Yeah.
normally get a lot of communication and a lot of impression, and this location was a bit different. And I guess I'll go ahead and just share it. So I'm pretty familiar with my lineage as of last year. I received a packet from a distant cousin that lives in Florida, elderly woman, and she married into my maiden name. My maiden name is Whitaker. Well, there in Halifax County is where my lineage comes from. The first relative of my bloodline, the Whitaker bloodline, came to Jamestown in, I think it's 1616. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. I couldn't find it in time for the live. But they migrated to Halifax County. And I'm going to preface this by saying that, I don't condone any of the actions of my ancestors. Okay, y'all might know where I'm going with this. So, I have no control over this. But in Halifax County, the Whitaker, my exact bloodline, they were plantation owners. They didn't have just one plantation. The Whitakers had multiple plantations across multiple states, and they were slave owners. It does say that the Whitakers did treat their health a lot better than, some people did. So there was nothing that I can find that was really cool or nothing, but they were part of the slave trade. And the most they sold one of their slaves for was $900 in the mid 1800s. That's equivalent to $30,000. But the
Wow.
reason I'm telling y'all this is
Wow.
because where we went, Stonewall Manor was a plantation that actually did the same exact thing. And guess how far away Stonewall Manor is away from my family, where they were predominant in Halifax County for generations. And the plantations, Whitaker, there's a town of the Whitakers. So Whitaker Town still exists, and it's only
Yeah.
12 miles away from Stonewall Manor because
Hmm.
Halifax County's right there. So,
Wow.
yeah, so, and they had a plantation there too. There was multiple ones, Mississippi, Florida, just they all spread out. It was a huge family. They married governors' daughters, like huge predominant people. Um, and matter of fact, Eli B. Whitaker, he was a general, I believe, in the Civil War. He was one of my cousins. John Whitaker in the Revolutionary War. He is my direct descendant grandfather. He built an angelic church, and he was a colonel in the Revolutionary War. So my blood has ties to Civil War, slave owning, plantations, and this plantation was only 12 miles away, roughly give or take, from Stonewall Manor.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering, after doing a little bit of research, I'm wondering if even my ancestors set foot on that property. They had to have known of each other.
I'm sure they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it
sure
makes
they did.
me wonder if the spirits there knew my ancestors, and that's why they didn't want much to do with me.
Or maybe we need to go back, and that'd be a good place, a good road to travel down.
Yeah.
Start bringing
I
that name up because that farm and that farm community knows the Whitakers for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it is today, where in a 10-mile stretch there's 10 different farmers. It was
Yeah.
one or two farmers or plantation owners
Uh-huh.
for miles and miles.
Yeah.
and it was called the Strawberry Plantation, and then Myrtle's Bend or something like that plantation. There's even pictures of the houses and stuff. And yeah, it goes all the way back to my great grandfather. My great grandfather come from Florida, but he was part of the Whitakers that went down to Florida in the homestead because after the Civil War, slavery wasn't a thing anymore. So our
Yeah.
family ended up losing a lot because they were a part of the Confederate Army. And I just found all this stuff out, but I just thought about it. I'm like, maybe I need to look up the distance between these places and my ancestors versus Stonewall Manor. I sent Greg, I sent you like a screenshot of Google Maps of how far Whitaker Town was away from Stonewall Manor. It's
Oh, I
19
know. I
minutes.
know where Whitakers is at. I've worked there
Okay,
before. Yeah,
okay,
it's not far at all.
yeah. So I'm wondering if it had something to do because I connected so strongly with that woman. But yeah, I want to try to dig in and do some more research. I tried to find if I still haven't learned the history of Stonewall Manor because I'm still editing and stuff. But that's all I got. I just wanted to tell you guys that we got a couple orbs, and yeah, thought that was really interesting.
We did
That
catch a lot of
is.
orbs and just watching. We had some live videos set up for the whole time. The whole time we were there, Angels got it beaten. It was
Yeah.
set up the whole time we were there, and just standing there every time we'd walk by and look at the videos of the. Probably have 8 different cameras, 8 different
In the
cameras
house.
in the
Yeah.
house. It wasn't hard to see an orb in there. I saw multiple orbs in that house. So, Jason, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Anything we need to know you
Can you hear me?
run upon?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Is there anything we need to know about you may have stumbled upon from the investigation?
Um,
Any news or anything?
no. Honestly, like it was just very standard for me. I just wanted to uh talk to everybody and see how everybody was doing, and just get on with the investigation. And
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to Ruth during the investigation and see what she felt, and ended up talking to Rennie a little bit as well, trying to figure out whether what she was picking up was whether we could corroborate it or not through the history. So like I was talking to Chastity about, she had said that she had seen or felt like a battle or cannons and something like that. While there wasn't a battle that was held at Stonewall Manor, they have done reenactments, and that could be what she was picking up on.
Okay.
You're muted.
Aside from that, like when we were down in the basement or down on the ground floor, what was it? Angel had his portal set up, and I had just walked down there, and the first thing I heard was, "I still live here." Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So, I asked you, how long have you lived here? And voice immediately responded, forever. So that
Forever.
was dope. That was absolutely awesome. And it was the exact same
Yeah.
voice that came through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well,
that is crazy.
when we went there, also there was another voice that I think Gret and Randy heard. That it was a different voice, like really a deep voice. It was a man voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked. We were communicating with a. At first, he said Sam, and that's actually there was a lady first. She was needing help.
Yeah.
Why is it they always need help? Help me. I don't get that. I don't care. Everywhere we've ever been, it doesn't matter what state. It's always help me.
Yeah.
I have a theory, and it's because generally high vibrational spirits that have moved on into the light do not communicate all the time through those types of devices. So you're communicating with earthbound spirits that have not actually ascended, or that part of their soul has not ascended to the higher realm or the lower realm. They're kind of stuck in limbo, or a fraction of their soul that has stayed behind. Like you're communicating with a part of somebody or a full spirit that has not passed on, like into the light, so to speak. So these people are hanging on to those emotions that they had in their lifetime. So human emotions are up and down, but generally if you're earthbound and you're grounded, it's because you haven't let go of that pain and that suffering. Sometimes, not every earthbound spirit is miserable. Not every spirit you communicate with is dark or negative on a spirit box or highly vibrational. There can be a range, but from my experience with communication with divine high being spirits, it's totally different than communicating through a spirit box. Spirit box tends to have middle vibration to bound vibration souls come through, in my experience.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense.
they want out. They want to get out. Like that's the goal. They want to ascend, but they have to be able to let go.
Huh.
So that's just not.
So from now on, when we get that, maybe we need to try to oblige them with a way out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
sometimes
we got that, and then we were speaking with a. First, he said Sam, and we were like, man. So down in the lower level, there's a big chart that Rennie's class, they've put together the names of all the slaves who were on part of that plantation, and they're colored either in red or black, depending on which owner that owned the slave at that time. The first owner, Jason, I forgot the names of the owners. Is it what was it? What were the names of the two owners?
Bennett Bunn was the first owner. That the Stonewall Manor was actually built for him and his family.
Right.
And the second one was Keenum Lewis, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Sorry, I dropped my phone.
I don't know why I had trip on my mind, but it's Bun. So anyway, we couldn't. First, it come across twice. Sam, come across as Sam, and I asked him, did he work on the plantation, and we quickly got a yes, and it was as clear as we're speaking right now. And right after that, I asked him, did he work for Mr. Bunn or Mr. Lewis? And as soon as I said Lewis, he said Lewis.
Mm.
So then we went to searching on the chart. So Lewis, I think, Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, the Lewis slaves were in red, and there wasn't as many. They were on the right side. And I think I might have said it to Jason. I was like, man, do what?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
I said, I don't see a Sam up here. The name Sam in the red, So I was like, no, it's not there. And as we got
there
to
was
the
one
bottom,
in the bottom right.
Yep, bottom right. Who was there? It was Samuel. So maybe chances were he was called Sam, not Samuel.
Yeah.
So he was there, and I asked him. Also, I asked him, and I have this recorded. I asked him, was Mr. Lewis a good man? He said he was an ass.
Well,
yeah, he did.
When I was in the basement doing my Patreon session with Spirit Box, I can't say what I heard, but there was a man that could have been African American come across saying something about you've got to get out. And right after that, there was a obviously white man, very country tone, that said a very derogatory word. It said blank man, but it used the racial slur. And it comes straight across my Spirit Box.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
In the basement, yeah. So, that won't be for the public, obviously. You don't want, I couldn't even repeat that word, and nor would I.
Yeah.
But it was very, very interesting. I'm ready to get into the rest of Spirit Box, put it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll I'm gonna show you guys this picture, and I hope the way the screen splits up. So so I had three. Actually, thought I got 6 pictures, but some of them are inside the house, and I'll have more of those. But this is one Riley and I took before we started. Can you see that picture? Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, it's clear to me.
Okay, cool. All right, so that was one we took when we first got there. I was standing there talking with Jason. We were out, had just stepped inside. What a beautiful home. I'm telling you, this home is gorgeous to me.
Yeah,
especially for the time, built in, I think, 1830s. But so I walked outside to get Riley a Monster while you guys were there. And I'm looking up here in the lights in the top of this bedroom right here on the right. Because I don't know, something just told me. But what I missed is look to the left in this window of the bedroom that we were all having trouble with, V and Riley. You guys see that? I can't. You're muted, Chastity.
Sorry. Zoom in more if you can.
So what I want to know is that is not Ruth. There were only 2 ladies there. And that's not you.
So who is that woman?
You're muted again. I can't hear you.
Jesus Christ, sorry. I'm going to have to look. That could be V.
So there were no other ladies there. This person looks like they're holding their hand up to the window. Maybe almost covering their face a little bit. But naturally, the further you zoom in, the worse it gets. There's a person standing in that window. Now, Rennie told me there been more than one person, driving by, because they leave a few of the lights on and see somebody in that upper window. But he said it's always on the right side over there where the lights were on.
That's weird.
But what about that right there? Hey, freaking awesome.
All right.
just telling you.
So
I
I
mean,
think I actually know what that is.
all right.
Um, so remember, if you go into the master, there is a mannequin there that actually has a white dress on. I think it's white. I might actually have a picture of it on my
It
phone
is.
somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
It
white.
is.
Yeah. So I know it's not that close to the window, but it could be casting a shadow to the window, and that's what you're seeing.
All right. So, and I thought the same thing, Jason. So now let me blow your mind. I always take
All
2
right.
of every picture on the investigation.
Oh, don't
So
tell me it's not there in the next one.
that was exactly what me and Riley were talking about. So this is the same time. Well, I mean, the first picture was me walking to the car, and the second picture was me walking back to the house. Keep in mind, I didn't see that in that first picture. I never looked at it. I just took the picture. I'm just taking pictures all the time, and I keep moving. Okay, I don't look
Yeah.
at them.
Now, where's that? Where's that person at?
That's interesting.
It ain't no mannequin.
No, that ain't no daggone mannequin.
Because I was wondering. I mean, naturally, the first thing you do, you try to debunk it. But what
Yeah.
I felt like I kept. I'm always looking. I'm thinking, man, I'm a see that window right over here with the lights. Just makes you want to look at it and think you're going to see somebody in it.
Yeah.
So
That's wild. The only
I'm blown
person, and
away.
it looks very
I'm blown
tall.
away.
Like whatever that is, looks very tall. I thought
Yeah,
it was me at first.
it looks like a big child to me.
Something, yeah.
So during this time, I don't know where y'all were at. I know Angel and Riley were in the basement, and I just don't know where everybody else was at.
Look, I'm gonna have to be honest. There's definitely something in the window. To me, the way it's standing
Yeah.
and the arm with the bracelets, to me it looks like B. But I'm looking, so my screen for y'all is about that big, okay? And
Yeah.
then my screen on my tablet is blurry as hell. Like I can't even hardly see it. So when I look at the image, I can figure it out. Like I know how to manipulate images in the point of like contrasting them. We can do that and see if we can pull it out because it looks kind of like
So
stretched.
I'm gonna send you this picture, and when you
Okay.
see it, this to me it looks like I'm seeing a outline of a white dress.
Okay. I'll be happy to look
But
at it.
it looks like the face, the features you see just enough. It looks like a child to me. It doesn't look like a grown
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'll be happy to take
And
a
I
look
may be
at it.
wrong.
That's
I may be
crazy
wrong.
though.
What do you think, Angel?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like somebody's standing there, definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder if the angle is about that column right there or not. So it's casting a
You can
shadow.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's good. You can tell.
You can see the arm like this for sure. And you can see the arm down
Yeah.
to the side.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah. See,
We lost
here,
Jason.
this is within 5 minutes. He probably just fainted. He'll be back in a minute.
yeah.
So this picture here is yeah, I mean this is the same picture. Basically, I may have been standing 10 feet one way or the other. Who knows? Depending on the
Yeah.
path I took walking back.
Still, that's the same picture. Why ain't the mannequin there?
Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean,
But that's
hey,
the window.
that's what, Angel.
Can you go back to the first picture, please?
Yes, this one.
No, to the one that you got the image.
That one.
The first window by the door. Okay. Okay. I got you. Okay.
So this window to the right over here. I don't know if it's this one or the one with the lights in it. Is the one Rennie said they have seen a person standing there before.
Okay.
So, well, that was the way it was understood to me. I do know in this room over here, Riley and V went on speaking with somebody who really, I don't know, was leading them in circles
Yeah, literally.
with our ghost box. So
Yeah.
of course, this is earlier in the day. It's kind of a dark room anyway. But what sells me is I got the same picture.
Yeah.
Probably within less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes probably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, back to
There's the
back.
post. There's the shadow of that column. I think right there.
Uh-huh.
And unless I had moved over, we still should see it. Yeah, there's the same. So that shows that I was probably further to the right because that shadow is more dominant in this picture.
Yeah, and the light from the porch is refracting off of the object in the window. So there is a backlit. That room is backlit, and then the light, you can tell by the color of the light that's reflecting off the object in the window there is coming off of that light there.
Yeah.
All I can say is it stood the hair up on my arm. I can tell you that. Yeah.
Freaking bitch.
I don't know. And this is just from a cell phone picture, y'all. So I'm surprised the quality is as good as it is.
Sorry, I was muted again because Nick keeps coming. He just got home and he keeps coming here talking to me, and I'm like muting. But
So the grand question is, let's make sure that's not V standing in that window with his cell phone in the hand taking a picture, or he would have seen me outside. I don't think that's V. But I think this person's wearing a dress.
Yeah, it could be. If it's a person, it's going to be either me or V. So, and I'm recording. If that's me holding up the phone, I'm recording or taking a photo. So I might be able to see, but if not, I don't know. But you can see what I was saying is you can see the light right here on the porch refracting off the skin or the image or whatever of the thing
The
standing.
arm.
Yeah, you can see it's the same color of the light, but it is
Yeah.
blocking out the backlight, is what I was saying. But yeah, I'd be happy to look into it because I can, I can like lighten it. I can zoom in and lighten it up and pull out characteristics that are there, and then we'll be able to tell for sure. Because you got a damn
Yeah.
good image there. Like it's a sharp enough image that I can do that. So you just
Well,
let me know, and we can do her up.
So, like I said, everybody was in the house that was on the investigation. Even
Yeah.
Rennie was still there. I think you can see him sitting in here. No, he had moved.
That's
But
crazy though. It's a
blown
shot.
away. And I kept staring in this window, and I had zoomed my phone in. I look at every window,
Mm-hmm.
and I just knew it was here. And I kept moving around, and I about crapped my pants,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
We
why
can figure it out.
it pays to take pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at Henry River Mill, ghost arm guy, and then the shadow figure. Like people called that shit fake. It was not fake. All I did was make like I zoomed in and I just messed with the contrast a little bit to lighten the picture up. I have all the original photos. Even at
Yeah,
Bobby Mackey's, there's something I captured that I have not released because I'm not 100% positive. But it looks like an angry man, like poking his head around, and I still need to work on that one just to see if I can make it pop out. But there's somebody or something definitely in that window, and we can get in and check it
like
out.
our ransom said the same thing. The head appears to be long, and it does.
Yes.
But to me, it appears that the whoever it is, the face is down. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the hair on the head look big. It's definitely dark hair. I don't know. It's wild. It's
Yeah.
It
it
is.
looks like a big person, but it looks like a kid. The facial features, because I got it on a big monitor.
Yeah.
It almost looks like an African American face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, it's dark. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be
I don't
happy to
know.
look into it because it looks wild. It does. It looks definitely distorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and naturally, as it probably would if it was a spirit,
Yeah.
it would be
Distorted.
be different. It's not
So
clean. Well, actually it is. When you see it, it's something. It's the hand. What's throwing me off is that left hand. It's
it
like
looks
the
like a
hands. It's
face.
almost like the fingers are out. Like, huh?
Looks like a face on the
It's,
hand. To
it
me,
does
it's
look like
weird.
a face on the hand, but I can see fingers a little bit.
Yeah, I can too.
Yeah, that is weird.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
have to definitely look into it for sure. That's crazy.
That was a great picture.
Crazy as all. Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
it
good
was.
So
capture. We can definitely get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, that would be awesome because if we can make it pull out and see if it is one of us, cool. If not, we're gonna figure out what it is. Well, you know what's crazy,
well,
y'all, is go ahead.
somebody will remember standing in that window like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
And
don't? Do
when I
you remember it?
no, but you know what? We recorded everything. Like V recorded everything that night. There's nothing not recorded.
True.
So and you did too. So we
Right.
can
Yeah.
always go back and look. You've got it. So I mean that's the cool thing about recording and then we can get to definitely see who's there and kind of about the same time
Yeah.
frame. You can always go look and see if anybody's in that room.
Yeah. So, like I said, at this time, I know for a fact Riley was in the basement, and Angel was in the basement.
We were
And
Yeah.
upstairs. We
okay. So hey,
yeah, we were
maybe you
upstairs,
got
but it could have been, but we were in that room with the lights because, as I've said this, and the people that follow me and know, when I have my psychic visions, sometimes, and I don't know why, I see things on the right, but they're actually on the left, and it flops. I don't know why, but that's how it just comes in. I don't understand it. But the woman that's standing looking out the window in my vision in the right was actually on the left. That's that room that I saw that woman the time before, and I got an S name like Sarah or Samantha before I went. So they told me her name, and it did start with an S, but it wasn't Sarah or Samantha. I suck at names,
Angel. What
but
was the name of the lady you got in that room on the right?
I don't know if that was the same name, but the one I got on the basement was Mariah.
Mariah.
Yeah,
But you got
Yeah,
one upstairs too in that room.
yeah, I saw her, but I didn't get a name.
right. Hopefully, we'll get some information once I start digging through the evidence. But yeah, that's a crazy capture. We're gonna see. We'll see who it is or what it is. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
Me too.
You know, this place wasn't as active as it's very active, but it's not like dark active. And that night,
Yeah.
you know, I was a little bummed out because I wasn't getting a bunch of spirit communication because I'm not used to that. And I don't, I guess it's because I'm used to being able to get information more so, but it just felt homey. It felt very
What?
comfortable.
Oh
I would
yeah.
sleep there. I would sleep
Oh
there,
yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. And that's the thing. Rennie was telling me right up until not long ago that well, it could have been 30 years ago. People may have stayed in that house. It was for rent. It was part of that farmland before they built the subdivision behind it.
Yeah.
So, if there was a tenant, a farmer and some of his employees might have stayed in that home. But if you go and if you look at that Stonewall Manor Facebook page, there were lots of questions when he put a picture up of all of us investigating on his Facebook page, and that really got a lot of interest of the people. And what got me were there were people there who started talking about, they had lived there or part of their family lived there, and just listening to them, they were very interested in seeing what we were going to get. So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who know that house, which was cool. Cool to see
That
that.
is awesome.
And I hope some of them may be up here tonight. They might be. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Think we might have lost Angel. Yeah, it was cool, Brittany. It'd been a good place. It was a nice place to go. Very, very pretty home. Like Chastity said, I wouldn't have been scared to spend the night there. It was just a pretty place. Definitely some spirit activity in the house.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Lost Angel.
I agree. You didn't lose me, but I do need a second. B brought me a baby jumping spider to look at, and now the jumping spider has jumped on me, and now we can't find it because it's the size of a pinpoint, and I don't want to smush it. So I'll be right back. I'm sorry, y'all.
Got a jumping spider on the loose.
Why would they take a jumping spider home?
Why wouldn't he?
I will be damned. It's probably poisonous.
This picture's gonna worry me until we debunk it.
Yeah, it is. Me too.
Oh, Angel, your battery died. Okay, I was wondering. I was sitting here waiting for you to pop back on. I don't, guys. I hope you can see that picture better. I just don't think that's Chastity.
I really don't either.
And look, whatever person is there, right on the window.
It's like they're looking out, waiting for somebody to come home.
I mean, they're looking at me. That's the worrying part about it. Somebody was checking Father out.
Yeah, I know.
Same picture. Same, within a few minutes, same picture.
And there ain't nobody there.
And it's funny, you look at this picture right here and you see in this area of the window, the light popping out from behind that column, lighting that window up, works the same way when you get right here. That same, you can tell I might have been a little closer on this picture. I don't know. But you still see the same light going in that room.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe it's lighting up the person's arm.
Yeah.
We need to know if this is V.
Yeah. And more importantly, we need to know how they got an address so fast.
Yeah, I think it, man, I really. To me, it looks like right in this area.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like a dress, maybe.
Yeah.
It's white and fuzzy behind it, but but then up here it doesn't. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by it. Like I said, everybody who's watching, we will be able to debunk this thing further because, as Chastity said, everybody was recording the whole time. I know where Riley was at. I know where Angel was at. So really, it comes down to Ruth, and that's not Ruth. Ruth's got blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think if it was Ruth, we'd see more blonde in the hair, wouldn't you? Excuse me, y'all. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm back. I just need a screen break for a second. That was stressful.
Okay, Chastity.
Oh my God. It's so tiny. I feel so bad. But Nick's like, look at the jumping spider in the middle of the live. And it literally jumped on my arm and then just disappeared.
Oh,
there's
God.
Like 50, baby. I'm not scared of it. I just feel really bad because I didn't want to smush it.
Oh, he gone.
Yeah, it's gone. He's going to be living in my room now.
Oh.
Yeah. He's going to lay eggs all in your room.
Oh, thanks.
It's
probably didn't really want to hear that.
You got a trillion little jumping spiders running around your house.
Wow.
They are so dang cute. But yes, I would love to figure out It's a great capture. I'm not going to definitively say if it's paranormal or not until I see it. I ain't even trying to tune in psychically. I know I can get
I
to the
could,
bottom of it with my video, with my editing or whatever. I can figure it out.
I want to make sure it's. I don't think it's Ruth.
No,
It would come. It would come down between you and V.
yes, I stand like that too. And we were upstairs at
Do you,
that
do you
time.
hold your phone? Do you hold a cell phone in your left hand?
Uh, Sometimes it could have held a light. Well, it wouldn't have been a light, but yeah, sometimes I do. It just depends.
Okay.
So, but either way,
Okay.
we can if y'all will email me that picture at luminarylunabeams@gmail.com. Riley has my email because I email him the thumbnails all the
Yeah, I
time.
do.
Yep, and yeah, that would be great. But overall, Stonewall Manor was absolutely amazing. I think it was great.
Yeah, it was.
I was a little, like I said, I was a little bummed out. When I get hot, I get cranky, y'all. Honestly, if it's hot,
Same.
I'm not in the best of mood. I'm prissy, I guess. But I
Yeah,
wasn't like cranky or being irritated. It's just my mood was different there. Like I noticed a mood shift for me. At first, when I got there, I was pumped, and then I kind of was like, I don't know, it was really weird. But we've been through a lot with my family here over the last 2 or 3 months, so I
Yeah.
got to be careful
yeah,
going. I don't think it was the spirits that did it. Just and you're not always doing this type of work. You're not always going to get everything. I'm just used to getting a lot of information or a lot of feelings or a lot of impressions. But I will say,
Yeah.
yeah,
I saw a lot of the workers there. I saw a lot of people that had like white on and just walking
Mhm.
around doing busybody work, um, doing the psychic walkthrough. Like I would see ghosts. Oh, and then me and Ruth were standing outside, and I don't know if we got this on camera or not. We wasn't recording this, but me and Ruth were talking, and I felt 2 or 3 spirits behind us. And as we would walk, more come in. I really think a lot of spirits from the surrounding land are there. I don't feel like there's
yeah,
a whole lot of people that initially lived there left. I think they crossed over into the light, but I do feel like there are a lot of spirits from the surrounding areas that have come there. That's just what my intuitive feelings are. But yeah, like overall, the place is definitely haunted. Shadow people said they seen shadow figures. I believe it. There were spiritual orbs and stuff and things that the doll I really didn't pick up a lot of energy on. Could I be wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
yeah,
But I mean, I think it's a great place to go. It's not super dark or malevolent, and I hope that doesn't change. I think it's a place like if you have a teenager that might be interested in paranormal investigation, I would feel comfortable bringing my teenagers there.
Yeah.
Um, you know, just for fun.
yeah.
The spider's safe. It jumped back on Nick. The baby is safe.
Uh,
That was
So
so
has,
scary. Oh my
so has
god.
did V see that picture?
Um, well, I don't think so yet because he needs. Did you look at the picture? Did you look at the picture? Oh yeah, he said. Well, the picture it's on the live. Yeah, what? It could be. He said it could be him or it could be me because we definitely were up there setting up. But like I said, we'll get to the bottom of it. Like I'm always down for damn good paranormal capture, but definitely want to make sure it's not one of us. And if it's not one of us, then what is it? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
because
right
we
on.
we went upstairs to try to get an investigation filming and going, and Ruth come up there and joined us for
Okay.
the Estes method. And so me, Ruth, and V, and I think Jason was up there for a little bit. And I had to tell Ruth, give me just 1 second before she come in because I was shooting an intro. And she waited outside, and they were walking around in those rooms. But it doesn't look like Ruth. It was black, and I think I was wearing black. I did. I was wearing my black mushroom dress with a
Yeah,
black pullover, and V was wearing like a black shirt with patterns. So
yeah,
okay, I'm back now visually. I had to, all disclosure, after that stressful moment, I needed to have a cigarette. That was
Oh,
stressful.
speaking of that, Chastity, do
What's
you
up?
remember the other night I gave V took my cigarette I was smoking after we got out of the house?
Yeah, I don't know why it ended up in our floorboard somehow. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and then the next morning I'm sick.
Well, that cigarette's long gone. We stomped it. We stomped out the COVID. I'm kidding. We didn't. I don't know what happened to it, but
When I woke up and found out I was sick, I was worried. I was like, geez, I hope I didn't get nobody else sick.
Yeah,
yeah,
So everybody would be sick by now, I think. So
I was worried about y'all
yeah,
because I know it can take a long time to recover from it. And I was like, great, there goes Brushy Mountain Penitentiary.
yeah, we did too because we had it 2 years ago, and actually last October when we usually try to go to the mountains in October as a family, us and and my wife's part of her family. We all make a big thing out of it. Last year, my wife's aunt, she got COVID while we were there, and we put her in basically the basement of the house for the whole trip. And as
Yeah.
as you could understand, before it was over, we left 2 days early because there were 9 of us and 5 of us had COVID.
Mm,
And I don't know how, but none of my family got it, but everybody that was with her got it.
yeah.
darn.
So that messed that trip up good last year. So
Yeah.
here we go with the COVID floating around again.
Yeah. We pretty much have our money, almost all of it, for the ticket now, like between our Patreon members. So thank y'all. We're going to have 2 or 3 months of Patreon memberships that are going to help us go to Brushy Mountain. I had
Nice.
two generous donations. I won't name names, but you guys know who you are. Two people donated on the 21st, 20th, and 21st of September towards us to get to Brushy Mountain for the tickets. And then we have a little bit of money in our merch store too. So I'm going to be sending all that to
Oh,
Greg
so,
via Cash App to get us our tickets for Brushy Mountain.
so yeah, we'll be get it cash because we'll have to. She saved us some money by paying cash when we get there.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
that way we'll all chip in. I guess we need to. Heck, I was just telling Riley next Wednesday night live will probably be devoted to Brushy Mountain because it's only
Absolutely.
14 days away from today.
Yep.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a
Absolutely.
big deal. Be a big deal. I'm excited. I need to get a head count. I guess we probably need to start working on it to see who's still going and who's going and who's not going.
Yeah.
I know it changes daily.
This is interesting. This may be me, but I don't know. So, um, Ransom sent me a photo just now, and I'm going to. Can I email this to you to show online? The photo he rendered it for us in a different light. Would you like to
Ah,
see it?
yeah,
Let me.
absolutely. If I can
Yeah.
figure out how to do it, that's the problem. It needs to be in Messenger because this computer here doesn't have any email on it.
Send it to me in Messenger.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to download it. I'm going to send it. Thank you, Ransom, for doing this on the fly here. I'll send it through Riley or Greg.
Riley,
Okay.
because mine's hooked up to the computer already.
I wonder if
Well,
you can send a link through a message messenger. Now that would StreamYard. That won't let you do it.
mm-hmm.
Gmail.
Yeah, I can forward it if I need
I got it, Chastity.
to. Okay. It looks like a phone, and it could be me, but it I don't know. It's got something black over. It
Here
looks
you
like
go,
I'm in
buddy.
front. I'm holding my phone, and but it the dress looks a little different. Well, I have like lace, my mushroom dress that I wear all the time, but this person kind of looks like me, but it kind of don't. And then there's something black over the top there. You can kind of see a square in front of the face. That would have been my phone because I hold my gimbal, and I could have been holding my gimbal with this hand because I was constantly switching because of the lighting. Um,
That don't look like chastity to me.
Look, still, to me, it looks like a child.
Yeah.
yeah, but it looks like there's a square or a rectangle in front of the face, and it's
Yeah.
solid black. So that I don't know
Yeah.
if it's not me, maybe V, but it looks like a person to me. But whatever, there looks like there's something behind the person. So I don't know.
It's a big
It
dark spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see like the hand and almost like a dress or a shirt. It makes me think
Yeah.
bosoms. That's why it makes me think of maybe a female or a younger female, but it looks skinnier than me, like because I'm pretty broad. I'm broad. Like
Yeah.
even when I am smaller, I'm still like I have big bones. I'm wide. I'm built like a linebacker, so
Oh yeah.
take somebody down. But I've done it before. But I used to love wrestling when I was younger. My
Oh yeah.
dad was a wrestler. We were a military family, evidently, though, so I guess that's where my genes come from. Where I
Yeah.
open a can of whoop ass if I have to. I guess I don't know. All the family come back from the war almost too. Almost all the family they survived the war, so that tells anything. So
Yeah.
thank you, Ransom, for doing that. We really appreciate it on the fly
Yeah.
here.
That's definitely a different look on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's definitely somebody there in the window, but it's very hard to tell. Um, The only thing, and that little circle too, that little circle in the middle of that square is the back of a gimbal. It's still very strange, that black thing over it. It's almost like something standing behind whoever's there. It looks like my gimbal. I wonder if I got it. You see how the
Ah.
gimbals have the squares? Well, this is a different gimbal, and this is a different gimbal. But the gimbal that we have has a circle like this, and I think it's like silver. And that's the one I was using.
So and if to me, when do you see the picture I just sent you on Messenger?
No, I'll look though. I was gonna try to show it. Have y'all showed it already? Though, didn't you?
Not the new one. No,
Oh, okay.
I
Hold
can't
on.
figure out how to get it on the screen.
Let me
You got
give
to
me
get it
one
from your
second.
phone to here, and I'd have to go into Facebook to do it, and I don't want to do that.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Just to show. Um, and if y'all can see that, let us know. I had turned my light ring on. I love it like this. I like it with low light, but it makes me look like I got really black eyes. Ooh, it's creepy look.
So she sent you that picture.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing something else. Oh, you're messaging.
Sent me on Messenger.
Yeah, can you pull it up on your phone? Now,
Yeah.
how do we get it from your phone to the up here on StreamYard?
The computer, you'd have to, if you're screen sharing, you'll have to email it to whatever email you have saved. If you can log on to like Gmail, and then you could pull it up that way if you're screen sharing.
Here you go. This will work. Save that to your photos. That'll work. Oh, can you clean it up? Listen, I don't know here. This computer we're on, it doesn't take much. I try. I don't even have an email on it because
But
anything outside of
well, send my photos.
okay, it suffers with anything when we start doing too much online with it. Let's see. This
Yeah.
may work. I'm gonna try to get it on this zip drive.
Yeah. It's something, but the head is elongated, and it to me it looks like it kind of does look like the way I stand in the circle with the rectangle, like me filming. And if I'm filming and I'm doing that, then it's probably in my phone that I'm using right now.
Right.
But what's the weird black thing behind me is the question.
Yeah,
That's kind of creepy.
But what's this X?
that's Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, TikTok.
Shit.
It looks like there's somebody standing behind me that's very tall, but
Yeah.
thin. And then, like, you can see the hand. You can kind of see the outfit. You see, like this. So if I could,
Yeah.
so if I was doing it, it would be like this,
Yeah,
and I'd have my arm down to my side, and my phone would be like this. But I normally don't film that way either. So that's another thing. I was filming landscape the whole time. That's
What is this
interesting.
guy?
But I could have had it. It could be my light though. I have a light. Um, I don't know. But it does look.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
inside. It's in the house.
Good spot for it.
I didn't put it back in my pocket after I got a shower.
Your phone won't even recognize my zip drive. I don't know. We'll email it to you when we get in the house.
Yeah, and we can always put it on socials. Like
Yeah.
y'all can always drop it in on socials and let people. It would be fun for people to kind of be interactive to see what they think. Um, you know, like something is off about the photo. Again, my opinion, it looks like somebody, but there's something above that person. Um, and I had a bracelet on, but so did V. So, but there's something about the head, and it does kind of look like a gimbal. So, you know,
So to me,
gimbal.
of course, I'm looking at a large screen. I'm looking at a 24-inch screen.
Yeah,
This is eye. That's a nose. It's not a gimbal.
Yeah,
right.
That's two eyes, a face, and this part here is it actually is the mouth is open.
Yeah.
But the phone, it's like to me, it's like her fingers are like this on
Hmm.
her chin, on her chin.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Yeah.
even see a phone. Do you?
no,
I don't see nothing. It looks like her fingers are on her chin to me, spread open like this, and she's got some
Yeah.
rickety looking.
yeah,
Something's off about it. I mean, 100% honesty, I'm not sure, right?
Yeah,
But if I had to guess, it does look like a phone. And with this white and black, like lightening it up, but there's something different about it. There's something behind it, like there's something bigger
looks
behind
like
it.
a taller person behind it.
Hmm. So something's fucky. Oh, something's messed up about
oh,
it. We're far enough into the live, it don't matter. We can drop an
It
F
don't
bomb or
matter.
two. But
It don't matter.
something's messed up about it.
We got something. We got somebody for sure.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But
Oh,
that's a good.
see from this angle here, it looks angry. I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah,
I didn't pick up any negative vibes in that home at all. Okay, I'm not
I
saying
did.
it is. That place, like you said, I'd sleep in this room tonight.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. After this picture, I'm not 100% sure.
yeah.
Down South Dillon would sleep in that bed in that room, no matter what that picture's showing right now.
Where's that damn haunted dog?
I promise he would.
He cuddled that dog.
But I would sleep in this house. I'm not saying there's nothing negative there at all.
I would love to sleep over in that house.
But yeah, and I think that'd be cool to have an all nighter there. Speaking of those spirits you were talking about earlier outside, it makes you wonder if that subdivision is built right behind it, how many shadow people and weird things they see that's become the normal and they don't think nothing about it.
I bet a lot. I
Yeah,
bet a
I do
lot.
too.
yeah,
I really do. But yeah, we're going to be getting. So I've got the footage on my phone now. Um, I've literally just got to start piecing it together. Um, this video will be a little bit shorter, I assume. Probably no more than the last one. By the way, thank you guys for the ones that tuned in to St. Albans. I made sure to drop a link to Down South Supernatural and Durham Paranormal
Yep.
to so y'all could follow them too, which everybody here already probably does. But in case anybody else sees this after the fact, um, we got really good feedback about that video. Ended
Great
up
video.
being, yeah,
That
it
was
ended up
a
being a
great
Great
lot
video.
video.
more than I anticipated. As far as our Appalachian Nightmares YouTube channel, we're up to 692 subscribers. So thank you. We hit all of our goals. I would say that this video is now up to 2,319 views, and it's got
Nice.
707 watch hours. So that means that we are almost to being first level. We're getting close to 3,000 watch hours. So by the time Brushy Mountain comes out, that should put us over the 3,000 watch hour mark, which is first level monetization, and then 4,000. We only have 1,000 more to go. But if I'm getting 700 watch hours, guys, y'all are killing it for the channel because this is my job.
We
Between
got
the
to share it.
paranormal, yeah, between the
We got.
paranormal work that I do and everything, this is my income. This is my job. I don't just do it for that, but I'm very transparent with it. I don't have the ability to go out and physically work these investigations. They kill me body wise, but I do them because it's something I want to do. It's something that I want to bring to you guys, and in the best way that I can. There is a lot of fakery going on in the paranormal world. Unfortunately, I found out that one of my favorite new paranormal investigators have almost positive they potentially faked a shadow figure, which makes me really sad. Um, I'll never do that in my content reviews because I don't need to.
Yeah,
I believe in what I do, and I believe in the spirit world, and I believe that you're not always going to get crazy stuff, and that's
No, you
okay.
don't.
That's part of
yeah,
investigating. There's a really sometimes investigating can be very physically painful, or if you're in a place that's dark, like Bobby Mackey's, like it's just something you have to go and do. So just be careful out there, guys. Entertainment's one thing. I do this for entertainment, but I also do this for research purposes and just, for the pure enjoyment of the people that watch.
yeah,
So that's my little spiel about everything is I'm extremely grateful. It's sad to see that I won't name any names, but Beardo Gets Scared just did a reaction to it, and it makes me really sad because like one of my goals was to contact these girls and like do a collab with them, but now that this has been brought out, could it be still not fake? Yes, because paranormal stuff does weird stuff to cameras, but what he pointed out and everything kind of makes it seem that way, and it makes me really sad.
Who
But
is
I'm
Beardo?
learning. Beardo Gets Scared as a debunker, so he'll go through evidence and stuff, and like he don't believe in psychic mediums, which is fine. I don't need people to believe in what I do. Like, what I do is merely just reading energy and psychic impressions, and I'm not always going to get stuff. It depends on my mood and how comfortable I am, and if I'm in the right environment. If I'm stressed out, it's not going to work. Like, there's just a lot riding on it. And the main thing about paranormal and intuitive stuff is like, we ride the wave with energy. There's ebbs and flows of energy. And I've had to learn how to deal with that this weekend because it did bum me out that I didn't get as much as I normally did, but maybe I will. It's the stuff that I got, I feel confident about, but that's how it goes.
Oh
So,
yeah, we've been to, we go to so many places, and I promise you, we get a lot less than we do a lot of. I mean,
yeah,
it
yeah,
just it's just not there, and the fact that when you what really kind of bothers me, it pisses me off a little bit, and I understand why they're doing it. They're doing it because they got to get the interaction of their fans. They got to get the views, and everything is demonic to them. It is not demonic.
no.
8 out of 10 maybe 9 out of 10 places we go is no demonic activity at all. None. Now we do occasionally get into some poltergeist activity, and it took a while. Riley had to get me straight. I mean, that's not the same thing. because he'd start saying that's poltergeist, and I'd start freaking out. Come on, man, I ain't interested in no demonic type stuff. He'd say
Yeah.
no, he had to set me straight on that for a while. But everywhere they go is demonic, and that's just straight up a crock. That is
Yeah.
not true. It's
Yeah.
not true.
There's a fine line between demonic activity and lower vibrational entity. Like there's levels. Like there's a layered cake. There's levels to this, and there are things that are darker, that are trickster. There's just so many different types
Yeah.
of beings and stuff. And you'll get demon coming across your spirit box or your portal. That's just
Oh yeah.
part. Sometimes it's to scare you, but you can feel darkness.
Oh yeah.
Bobby Mackey's,
Absolutely.
like I said, I wouldn't say it's a classical demon at Bobby Mackey's, but whatever's there is very malevolent, very dark, and if you're sensitive to energy in your body, you can feel it. St. Albans,
Yeah.
like the worst feelings I personally got was like I felt people like going up the stairs, you want to run, or you'll see shadow figures. Like that place reminded me of a haunted object more than a haunted place. But
That place is
yeah,
an odd place. That place is totally different, just because of the darkness, and the hallways are so long, and you
yeah,
can't see the other end of them. So naturally, when you get down halfway down them and you can't see behind you, naturally the first thing you think of is somebody's there.
Yeah.
That's just how your mind starts playing games on you. But
yeah,
I've been to very few places where I actually got a sickening feeling. Very few, and the
yeah,
ones I've got them, it was for a reason. I mean,
yeah,
I
Yeah.
to the point where it was time to go,
absolutely.
and we were crazy enough to go back. But we have to think about that. Yeah, Angel, he's licking on it like a lollipop, man.
What?
Angel said you enjoying that bottle. He's spitting that.
Lord.
He's all over it. Bless his heart. Not a proud moment for a dad, I can tell you that.
Damn, Angel. That's right.
Here we go.
That's what she
Professional
said.
dip spitter.
But yeah,
So,
overall, it was kind of an off weekend for me. But you know, people that know me know me. When we see the video, we'll see if it comes out. Right now, I feel insecure about the video, but everybody has their off weeks. Okay, I think I've well enough proved myself. I feel like I have to prove myself now because there's so many people out there that are like, "You're fake, you're fake." Okay, whatever, I don't care.
so it's a person we met at Trevette Clinic. Her name is Alex. I'm gonna say her last name incorrectly. Is it Matsuo? Matsu?
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah, the one that hosted.
Yeah. So she had a long she had a long post about Sam and Colby, and I ended up while we've been out of commission sick a little bit. I watched the Sam and Colby video, and I cannot think of the place they were at, but um, she was basically talking about how naturally the same thing we were just talking about, how everything's negative and demonic everywhere they go. Um, Evidently, their audience loves it because it works for them with the millions of followers they have.
They're
But
younger.
they're younger, but now there's two young girls with them. One of them she's an empath. So she
Empath.
says, yeah,
yeah.
empath. She's an empath.
That's
So you
cute.
know what I was talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling it the empath. The
So
empath
in
people.
this in this video, she was the one I was watching. She was happy to come along because she was really felt like she was going to have sex with a ghost.
Yeah, people are like that, and we can talk about it if you want to. But go ahead.
I know it was blowing me away. So then Alex was talking about she was so sad about how Sam and Colby in their videos are actually running women down, basically. Making them look terrible. And these girls are doing a pretty good job of it themselves on their own. But
Yeah,
she was basically sick of it, and I was I read that and it made me go watch one of their videos. So,
yeah,
do you know anything about that?
yeah. So like, it goes into the realm of like people think it's cool. Like this chick on this video, I watched it too. I do keep up with Sam and Colby because of locations and stuff. I always want to I keep myself in the paranormal world in different videos. I try to look at smaller channels, big channels, whatnot. But anyways,
Oh yeah.
um, this chick, it was more like attention for her, right? But here's the thing: there are people that do practice this in their specific type of religion or belief, where they want a spiritual spouse. So that's generally, like, I'm not speaking for religions all around the world, just here that I'm familiar with. People that practice Satanism are certain, not just the normal Satanism where they don't believe in anything. I'm talking about the ones that actually work with entities and spirits and beings and stuff. They actually want a spirit spouse to entice their life up, spice their certain parts of their life up and stuff. But then some people get stuck with spirit spouses that don't practice anything, that want to get rid of them. Like, that is one way ticket right there to get stuck with a spirit spouse. And me and Emily did a whole video on this on
Oh
Lights
wow.
at Midnight, and in the last couple months, actually, it was like our last learning video of the spirit spouse, because you are not supposed to try to want to fornicate with spirits. Like, it's not natural.
Yeah.
Maybe in the spirit world, in the lower vibrational spirit world. When I say lower vibrational, that doesn't always mean demonic, okay? Like, that's just, there's different levels, like different, but like, there's somebody I knew that said they were having relations with an angel. That's not possible. That's not possible. And if you are having those types of visions, because this is a very real thing, people get touched by spirits in very unnatural ways. People wake up with feeling that, like, inner. I don't have to go any further, but
Well,
people
Ruth
do
Ruth Ruth had one touching her at Stonewall Manor the other night. In a way,
inappropriate.
and you could tell it was more than. I mean, it was. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know how inappropriate it was, but it was more than a
Right.
touch. It was more than a touch.
Yeah, they were touching her multiple, and there was cold chills. I can validate that. Like, when I was around her when it happened, there was like a cold breeze. Yes, there was a fan, but this was different. But spirits can, especially because you got to think about it. Earthbound spirits, when they pass away, they're still the same people they were here. So if they were a nasty person that did nasty things, they're
Hmm.
going to try to do that in the spirit too if they're still stuck in this realm. And a lot of times they're in that middle to low vibrational realm because of the stuff that they did.
Ah,
So this is a
Wow.
real thing. Like, it's totally real. And that little chick on that video has absolutely no idea what she's talking about, because once she got into the Hinsdale house, because the Hinsdale house, there is something darker in
that
there. I'm
was the
not.
Hinsdale house. That's the right video. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's in New York, and I've looked into going at some point, because I'm an affiliate with that, but it's not a super big deal. But we're an affiliate with the Hinsdale House, with their merch and stuff on Lights at Midnight. That was the first affiliate that I had signed up for to get, and it's definitely something darker. We've actually done reading there, and there is
Hmm.
something darker there. And I don't remember everything, but it's like from 7 months ago on Lights at Midnight, but it's serious. And then once that chick got in there, I was saying, "Yeah, I want to F a ghost."
Yeah.
Like, she got in there, she was totally freaked out. The empath girl, I actually believed her. I actually believed her a little bit, because, like, the way she described that mist that she saw is the way that I feel spirits coming into the room. Like, when we were at St. Albans, and I said verbally, I said, "These spirits are coming through the walls,"
Hmm.
and they were gathering and stuff. I believe her a little bit, but the other ones, they're there for the cinematic, the dramatics. They are the largest paranormal investigation channel. Sam and Colby, they're cute guys. They got a lot of, like, girl following. I think
Oh
it
yeah.
appeals to the younger crowd. Most
Yeah.
of my demographic and the people that I speak with are my age or older into what we do. I've noticed that a lot of times. They're around, it's like 35 to 65 is the people that watch my videos, which I'm happy about, because, the younger crowd, they're into the whole, "Ah, ah." We don't do that in our videos. If you see me scream and run, something's wrong. Like, something
Yeah.
is definitely wrong.
Absolutely.
So I don't know, but it's a real thing, and that's a quick way to get a spiritual spouse. Then you have something nasty. Then you have incubuses and succubuses. Those are demonic spirits that will hurt you in your sleep. Like, people are getting hurt in that way. There's I've had clients. I've heard stories, like personal stories. I've seen it. Paranormal Nightmare, the Foreman brothers, they have had cases like that where people are getting touched inappropriately, or even feeling like they're having that action.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a real thing. So that little chick needs to calm down.
Wow.
And Chastity, if you see me running on an investigation, just know it's the end. And Jesus is about to come back because he gave me my legs back to run.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the truth, though.
He gave me my legs back to GTF out of the way.
Yeah. Amen on that.
So it was good, a few days down from me. I did watch that video and one more, and it was, and both of them were the same. The other one was Twin Paranormal, another young group, and and everything was demonic with them. Now how did they get to get where YouTube isn't censoring them when all look they're publicizing demonic and they're doing all kinds of things, but their videos are still there? How does that happen?
Because they make too much money.
Right.
Like, they are cash cows for YouTube. Like, me and Emily, just with our videos, like 1,000 views, honestly, and this is not like, I'm not saying this this is just transparency for everybody to understand. This is not to say anything towards anything. 1,000 views, we get anywhere from $5 to $9 for. That's it. YouTube's only supposed to take 45%. The last two videos that me and Emily put out have done fairly well. They've taken like 60 to 65% of our ad revenue instead of 45. Yeah, I'm kind of upset, and this isn't happening just to us. It's happening to other creators. They took 95% of the ad revenue, and like, you don't about getting big on YouTube. Yeah, when you're up to, like, I heard the overnight say they made like $15,000 off of 600,000 views. He was very open about that, and that puts it in perspective to you. Like, views are important, yes, but they're not everything. Like, to fund your business, because this is like a business once you start, getting into this. So it's crazy. And thank you, Ransom. I appreciate the kind words. And Connie, yes, she's one of them imps. Connie's an impus. 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 I can't say it.
Emperor.
But she definitely is. And a lot of the people in this chat are sensitive people. They know. They've been around the block here. They know their stuff. But I totally got sidetracked. Shit. I was talking about the Twin Paranormal. So Twin Paranormal's out here getting 1 million views. YouTube's making $20,000-$30,000 off one of their videos, and they make that off of every single person that's monetized. So think about how much money YouTube is actually making.
Wow.
So, the support beyond, if you're a person and you really support a creator that you believe in, that's why it's important to like, share. It doesn't have to even be shared out to like your socials. You can just literally press share and copy. Counts as a share. Make sure you're hanging around for a good portion of the video, at least like 15 minutes, or just let it play in the background if you can't watch it, because that's what helps us get out there. And if you can support like a Patreon or something like that, if you can, that's awesome. That helps a lot. This is just me as a creator being transparent, because it's something that's not talked about enough. So, and you got to think that's how YouTube does this. That's how YouTube makes their money. They don't care. But when you want to talk about something that's real, this is probably going to get flagged, but I really don't care. I mean, it's the topic of discussion. So YouTube needs to keep working on getting their stuff together. Oh, and there's one thing I will say: YouTube's coming out with like a community thing where they're going to have like a built-in community, kind of like an Instagram on YouTube. So, like, that's going to be rolling out over the next year. There's a lot of changes coming.
What Connie said.
Mm-hmm.
Literally fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Oh, Connie, I know this is going to hurt me. Oh, Connie, I'm wearing them. It's my socks. Connie got my socks that say F around and find out. Thank you, Connie. They're on my feet now. They're ready to find out. Oh, God. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got everything blocked though. I got a pillow here just in case I don't flash anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was something else I was going to say. But either way, yes, this video is coming out. Definitely interested in that picture. It does look like a person, but it does look
Yeah.
a little distorted behind it, so it makes you wonder what actually is in that picture. There's something different about that picture for sure. Can't say it's 100% paranormal, but it's a picture of interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
It's three people who know.
Yep.
You, me, and Ruth. So the
Yep.
the other
And
the other three of us are out of the picture. So
Yeah.
timestamps are going to be important because if you're rolling in that room, if you press the little eye icon on your photo, it'll tell you what time you took it, and you can go back to your footage if it had the proper time on it, and you can line it up.
mm-hmm. And I won't have any footage of that room at that time because I took that picture outside and our camera was rolling downstairs in the basement with him.
Yeah.
What about your surround sound? I mean, not surround sound. Your room cameras.
Yeah, it would be up there. I can check that.
Yep.
Good idea because I had one right in that room. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can check and see. You just got to look at the timestamp on your phone and compare
We'll
it to
do
the
that tomorrow.
timestamp. Yep.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Woo-hoo.
will. And Chastity,
Let's
we
do it.
have only 14 days until Brushy Mountain.
Yep. It's coming, boy.
I know.
And I got a laundry list of other locations in Tennessee, and I want to nail at least one or two of them other ones.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So here's the bad news. I do have some bad news that we're trying to work out. I think I've shared it, but I need to share it publicly. V is starting a new shift at Amazon because he's starting a new position for peak season, and now he's a Monday through Thursday daytime shift. And guess what? We chose to do on a Wednesday. So they said there shouldn't be a problem with him getting off of work because we got to have the 9th and the 10th off because we're going to have to drive and stay at rest stops and stuff in between.
Yeah.
So because it's only 5.5 hours for us, but I need like a little bit of downtime between driving and investigating that long. If
Yeah.
not, I'm going to need a walker because your girl
Oh,
is
yeah.
hurting.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited. We got to get all that worked out, and yeah, thank you guys
We need to
for
figure
hanging
out a
out
way
with us.
next Wednesday night. We got to figure out something. We're gonna have to get a lot of people. We're gonna have to get some Cash App money. We got to get something going. We're gonna have to show some feet or something.
Uh-huh.
We got to get some money to help us all out. Yeah, we get Riley and V to pull their socks off and show their toes.
I know that's going to be better because y'all want to see mine. Mine look all clubby. I got Fred Flintstone feet. I guess that might be. I guess that might be a thing too, though. I don't know. It might be wrong.
Hey, Chastity, everybody's got their kinks. There's probably some people that want to see that.
Probably.
Yeah, from what I hear, there's people who pay good money to see them nasty foot pictures. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, I've been
Well, on that note, guys, I'm gonna hop off here.
So are we.
All right,
Pun intended. Hop off. Okay. I love everybody. I'll see y'all next time.
All right. Good night.
Good night, Chastity.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for us tonight, too. We're going to get this picture figured out. I hope everybody saw the picture. Tell us what you thought, where your thoughts are. In the meantime, there's 3 people who were there who possibly could have been in that room. Riley and I got a good look at that picture here, probably a lot better than what you guys are seeing. We got a larger image, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't think it's Chastity or V.
It's not.
But we're going to let them figure it out. And I'm also going to pull our camera video up for that time to see if I can catch anything in that room.
Yeah.
And anyway, until next Wednesday night, you guys take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we thank you for spending time with us tonight. Anything you want to say? I'm sure it is.
And you can catch us
all. You're ending that quick? Oh, I thought you were looking at that paper. You shocked me.
I know.
Yeah. Anything you want to say? You good? Cuz y'all about to catch us to that down south out.
Yeah.
Cuz was sending it out of here. I'm ready if you are. I'm gonna get inside and take some medicine.
We will say the new shirts, the Halloween
Oh,
themed
yeah, yeah.
shirts are being printed currently.
Yep, we're gonna get them. We'll get them when we.
We're,
Like everybody knows, we've been sick, so we've been
Yeah.
down a little bit.
we have been down a little bit, but we will get back to them. We're hoping to have them printed before Brushy Mountain.
Oh, most definitely. Unless we get sick again, that'll happen. But you got to quit sleeping to 12 o'clock to make it happen. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, what were we going to say? And we'll send out a list. We'll figure out who's going to Brushy.
Yeah.
We will have a special next Wednesday night about Brushy. It'll be all Brushy.
Yeah.
All Brushy
Brushy
Mountain Penitentiary next Wednesday night. So you guys will want to see that. Anyway, that's about all I got tonight, guys. We appreciate y'all getting up here.
We do.
You guys are great. And we'll get this picture to Chastity and them so they can look at it, and we'll debunk it. That's what we'll do.
Yep.
But at this point, I cannot. But we'll
I
let those guys
can't
do it. So anyway, now hit it.
Now you all can keep in touch with the page or the
one more thing.
YouTube page, and until next Wednesday, you can catch us all at that
Down, south, out. Good night, y'all.